The wait is finally over. After a decade with the same platform, Toyota has completely overhauled the legendary Hilux for 2026, and it's bringing some major surprises. We're talking full electric, hydrogen fuel cells, and a total interior transformation. Let's dive into everything you need to know. Here's the reality. While most cars and SUVs follow a 6 to 7 year life cycle, trucks tend to stick around much longer. But even by pickup standards, the Hilux was showing its age. It's been facelifted multiple times, but underneath, it's essentially the same truck launched back in 2015, a full decade ago. Toyota finally listened, and the 9th generation Hilux is here with the biggest changes in the truck's history. And trust me, this isn't just another facelift. This is a complete overhaul that's bringing the Hilux into the modern era while keeping that legendary indestructibility we all know and love. Here's the bombshell. For the first time ever, Toyota has engineered a fully electric Hilux. And they're not just offering it as an option. The BEV version is spearheading the entire lineup's rollout. In fact, all the initial press shots show the electric version, which launches next month. But let's talk real-world specs. The dual motor setup draws power from a 59.2 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack, delivering around 240 kilometers or about 149 miles of WLTP range. The front motor produces 205 Newton meters of torque, while the rear generates 269 Newton meters. Now here's where it gets interesting for work applications. Maximum payload capacity is 715 kilograms, or about 1,576 pounds. For towing, you're looking at 1,600 kilograms, roughly 3,527 pounds. These are decent numbers, but hold on, because the diesel version tells a different story. Toyota knows the EV won't suit everyone, especially those doing serious heavy-duty work. That's why the proven 2.8-liter turbo diesel with mild hybrid technology continues in the new generation. And the numbers here are far more impressive. The diesel can carry up to 1,000 kilograms, that's 205 pounds, and tow an incredible 3,500 kilograms, or 7,516 pounds. That's more than double what the electric version can tow. For construction sites, farms, and serious work applications, the diesel remains the go-to choice. In Eastern Europe, the lineup will also include non-electrified versions, a 2.8-liter diesel and a 2.7-liter gasoline engine. Toyota is covering all the bases here. And looking ahead to 2028, Toyota is adding a hydrogen fuel cell version because, yes, Toyota still believes in hydrogen. They're even collaborating with BMW to help launch the German automaker's first production fuel cell vehicle, the iX5 Hydrogen, in the same year. Section 4, Design Transformation, 2.10 to 2.50. Visually, the new Hilux looks substantially different. Toyota has beefed up the styling with a more angular design that takes inspiration from the Tacoma. It ditches the traditional Toyota logo in favor of a large word mark flanked by slender headlights for a more modern, aggressive look. The EV version has a closed-off upper grille section since it doesn't need engine cooling, with the charging port mounted on the front fender. Combustion models will feature a traditional grille and retain the rear-mounted fuel cap. Important note for Europe. Toyota is eliminating all body styles except the double cab, as customer demand has overwhelmingly favored this configuration. However, other markets like Australia will still get the single cab, and Thailand gets a smart cab with shorter rear-hinged doors. At the back, there's a slice of Americana with massive debossed Toyota lettering on the tailgate. The truck's name is integrated into the door handle, just below the mandatory third brake light. New features include a rear deck step for easier load bed access and redesigned side steps. Section 5, Interior Revolution, 250-330. The interior was definitely showing its age, so Toyota completely overhauled the cabin. If the center console looks familiar, that's because it's inspired by the Land Cruiser. The cabin adopts an upright, angular design with geometric shapes that toughen up the overall look. Here's what truck buyers will love. Toyota championed physical controls. You get dual 12.3-inch screens, but they're complemented by a wide array of traditional buttons for climate controls and 4x4 hardware. The most frequently used functions are just a button press away, no fumbling through touchscreen submenus. It's functional and straightforward, exactly what a no-nonsense truck should be. New tech includes electric power steering for Western European markets, blind spot monitoring, driver monitoring camera, safe exit assist, and over-the-air updates. Toyota Safety Sense features include emergency driving stop system, low-speed acceleration suppression, and proactive driving assist. All trims gain wireless charging and new rear USB ports. So, is it worth it? The 9th generation Hilux builds on a proven formula with all the right updates. It has big shoes to fill. Over 21 million units sold since 1968, assembled in 6 countries and sold in over 180 markets. The new Hilux goes on sale in Europe this December, with the mild hybrid diesel following next spring. Toyota expects the diesel to be the top seller, and honestly, it makes sense. Better payload, better towing, and likely a lower price than the electric version. What do you think? Electric or diesel? Drop your comments below, smash that like button, and subscribe for more truck content.